Hello everyone, my name is Cortex, and today I'll explain to you all why I left 2489, what kingdom I went to, and what this means for the future. So as most of you know by now, I have left Kingdom 2489, whether you've seen it on one of my live streams, in a chat, or wherever it might be. I have left Kingdom 2489, and I should have honestly done a video about this a while ago, so this is a bit overdue. But the reason I left 2489 is nothing to do with 2489, believe it or not, and it's everything to do with the current state of Imperium. I want to start off by saying that I have no bad blood with 2489 leadership or with anyone there. I really enjoyed my time there, even though it was very short, 1 KVK, but we literally set every single record that there is to set as a kingdom, whether it be dead troops, KP, whatever it might be in our last KVK, we really went all out and we set all those records. So obviously had a great KVK there and nothing bad to say about those guys. But the reason I did leave is the current state of Imperium. And I've been talking about this for a while on my live streams, that I want to really get out of Imperium Seed. And yeah, I finally decided to make that move. And I'm sad I only got to stay in 2489 for 1 KVK, but that's the way it is. And I decided to make my move now because I was really getting tired of the way that the current Imperium system is going. And let me explain to you guys what I mean by that, because what does state of Imperium mean? What does that mean? So these days, as most of you will know, the high end of Imperium, and probably lower end as well, of high A, lower Imperiums, high Imperiums, are just basically pilot ran these days. And what I mean by that is that you don't see the same people every day. There's random people on every account. There's hired war leads. There's hired leadership. There's all these things, right? And I don't blame the pilots, the players, the leaderships, because you have to do these things now, because if you don't, you will lose to the kingdoms that do. So it's no one's fault, really, no player's fault or no kingdom's fault that is happening, but that's the way it is. And I really miss the old days where you would log on into downtime and you'd see the same people every day, the same leaders, the same people, the same garrison players, the same rally leads, etc. I really miss that and the sense of community that there used to be, which I haven't really felt over the last couple of years at this point, I guess, in Imperium. Now, the reason I think this has become the way it is because a lot of kingdoms have downsized. If you think back in the day, and many of you won't know this if you're a newer player in the game, but back in the day, big Imperiums used to have, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, sometimes even more, full alliances of active main accounts, which meant you had many people online, whether it be in your downtime, you still had a couple alliances worth of players online to defend stuff and to hold it down, right? Whilst the main activity was sleeping. But what ends up happening is a lot of kingdoms downsized, and there became fewer and fewer players in the big Imperiums. And then, well, that meant now that you need every single account to stay online, basically 24/7, in order to be able to have a defending chance when you're sleeping or in downtime. And that has caused basically every single big kingdom and competitive big Imperium kingdom to rely on piloting, because you need to keep your accounts online, otherwise you will lose. And personally, it's something I'm getting kind of tired of. I miss talking to the same people, like I said, and just hanging out with the same people that are, there day in, day out. And it's one thing if you're helping a friend out for a couple hours if they're busy or on vacation or whatever. And obviously I'm not going to condone piloting. I'm a sponsored creator for Rise of Kingdoms. But I think the state it has gotten to, with the sheer amount of just people that are only there because they're paid to be there and they don't really care, has gotten to quite a bad point, at least in my opinion. So it's something I want a break from, and it's something I'm stepping away from. And who knows, maybe this is just a feeling I'm having temporarily. Maybe I'll end up going back to Imperiums or higher seeds at some point. But for now, my plan is to give everything to the new kingdom I migrated to and do everything I can to make this kingdom the best it can be. Obviously, I'm just a player here, I'm not leadership, but I'm gonna do everything I can in my power as a player to do my best and have fun with these guys in the new kingdom I migrated to. So, that's the state of Imperium, and now finally the question that many of you are asking, where did I migrate and why did I migrate there? So I migrated to Kingdom 3505, which is a newer kingdom, not super new, but a newer kingdom, relatively new kingdom, and it's run by, well, these are most of the R4s, I'm sure some of them are missing right now. And yeah, these guys are, from my first impression, they've been nothing but nice to me in the recruitment process. They were very patient. They were just answering the questions I asked. and not anything more, not anything less. So they're very professional in my interaction with them, and I got a very, very good impression from them, as well as obviously me and Raz. We did a lot of data scans on these kingdoms and checked their stats and so on, and they're very, very lean for their power, and they have very, very good stats for their power as well, which is why ultimately, even though I looked through many, many, many good kingdoms and there were many, many good candidates, I ended up landing on 3505. And I'm very, very happy with my move here so far. Obviously, I haven't played a KVK here yet, so I can't really say too much about the kingdom, but they seem like a very promising group of players that really are looking to make this place the best it can be, and are looking to improve, and they're ready to listen and learn, etc. So I think we can do great things here, and I'm really looking forward to fighting alongside these guys. So finally, what does this mean for my YouTube channel, and what does this mean for everything else? So I'm still going to be covering big KVKs when they happen, like we streamed the big 606, 2359, 365, and 3308 KVK Pass 4 opening. I'll still be able to cover these KVKs, so it's not like I'm just completely stepping away from even spectating big KVKs. We'll still be doing that. And also it gives me more time to focus on more video-based content, more guide-based content for you guys, because obviously playing in a lower seed does not take as much time as playing in a big Imperium does. And also, quickly, let me just show you guys the stats. We're sitting at nearly 8 billion alliance power here in our main alliance. We're about 70 main accounts, I think, right now. 70 main accounts, and 450 odd billion kill points. And this is the individual power. I'm sitting at rank 4. And this is my individual kills. I'm rank 1 here, but you can see there's quite a decent group of quite good high power, high stat players here. So I'm really looking forward to see what we can do together. But what this means for the channel is that I'm going to have more time to provide guides for you guys. I'm also going to have more time to help out with stuff in the TKC. And I'm also going to have more time to work on my website, that is MetaROK. If you haven't checked that out, link in the description. You can get talent trees, etc. for every commander in the game, as well as field pairings. But I've had to put a lot of these things on the back burner, which I really haven't wanted to, but this is finally going to allow me some more time to really, really lock in and work on those things. And I have a ton of work to do on the website. And I also have a ton of work to do when it comes to the YouTube channel and TKC. So look forward to improvements in all those aspects, and we'll continue spectating and obviously streaming, talking about the game, whatever we do. So nothing really changing much in that sense. The only thing that's changing is the kingdom I'm playing in and the KVKs that you're gonna see fights from. Because obviously I'm gonna stream when we're having fights, and I'm really, 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 really looking forward to having fun with these guys. Either way, thank you guys so much for all the support on this journey. Again, nothing but love to the guys in 489. And I'm really looking forward to watching their next matchup, probably with 1093 again. And yeah, I hope you guys will support me on this journey. If you enjoyed the video, consider throwing a like on here and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss anything. It helps me out a ton. I appreciate and love you guys as always. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.